I am here today, no makeup, but my hair is blow dried. That's progress. So I wanted to give you guys a quick update on my planner. I am still in an A5 size. Today I have all the stickers and washi tape out, and I'm just kind of in my room unwinding. I pick up the boys tomorrow. Have my calculator and just kind of getting ready for Monday ahead. So I tested positive for COVID last week. I wasn't feeling too great. I guess it was last weekend. But anyways, I am testing negative now. Thank the Lord. That is very exciting. The whole COVID thing is no joke. I had that Omicron one, I guess, back in January. This one was the actual like COVID one, but antibiotic worked and I'm hydrating and whatever. Okay. So what I did is I've been in the Moterm A5. So that black Moterm, I really like that planner. I was talking to my daughter about it last night. So my rings on there now, and I use this thing a lot. Okay. So the durability of the Moterm planner, I've been really impressed with. I think the price point for it, in essence, like compared to other planners, it's not the cheapest by any stretch of the imagination, but it certainly is not the most expensive one by like any stretch of the imagination either. So I think it's a great planner for people that are starting off in planning, great planner for people that have been doing planning. It's awesome. It's been really good. So, but the only reason that I'm switching out of it right now was because my rings are broken in a sense that they're shifted. So every time I'm having to like put them back or else the pages get stuck. And I was just like, just don't even want to deal with that right now. So what I did is I moved into one of my old Filofax A5 planners. This one, I don't even know what the series is, but if you look, it's got a little bit of fraying on it. It's like one of these that has kind of like a plasticky feeling. I have a navy blue Filofax. I've had this thing, I used it, I think maybe 3 times, but I'm not using it right now because I've been putting a lot of my planners up for sale on my Poshmark store. So decided why not just use one that I'm not planning on selling, but I also don't like when putting something on Poshmark or whatever that I'm going to be selling, and then if it looks different than when I took the pictures, OCD in my mind just will not allow that. I also, because I have them right here because I was taking pictures today. This is a not a Filofax. This one's a Franklin Covey classic size that I put on my store too. This one, I love this one. It's like a caviar leather. It's so pretty. But anyways, trying to declutter and simplify in some areas of my life. So Filofax A5 that I have, I want to walk you guys through what I am doing with this one. It does not have a snap enclosure. It just has the elastic. I like the elastic versus a snap closure. I still like snap closure too, but this allows you to expand. So, I mean, if you guys are into like really chunky planning systems, elastics are kind of a great option. A lot of travel notebooks do that as well, that they have that elastic system. How I've set it up for this week ahead, I have a little binder clip there because in this pocket, that's the one thing that I don't like about this planner. My Moterm, you get really spoiled with all the pockets that they have available, but it's also, I'm recognizing, had so many pockets that I was just putting crap in there just to like fill the spots. So instead I'm like, all right, simplify. But I bought these cute little stencils off Amazon for whatever I want to do. If I want random kind of drawing little icons on my weekly schedule or whatever. So I put them there. I put the little binder clips so that they don't start falling out. I have a sheet with my business cards, my tabs that I use. And then on the opposite side, it's got a total of 8 pockets. So the back, I have just some gift cards from Starbucks, some extra tabs there, real estate license information. In my Moterm, I usually had it in like one of my front pockets, but I'm having to really rely on the plastic pockets because like I said, this one just is not the best when it comes to storage capacity. I bought on Amazon some envelopes to hold different receipts. I am really impressed with these. I think that they are pretty cool in concept. I haven't started using them yet with great extent, but I do have them labeled. So one is finances, one is for inbox miscellaneous papers that I need to put away. And then I have just a blank one in case I want to put some stickers or I've got something that I just want to carry with me randomly for that specific day. I've got productivity hacks just printed on A5 paper that I got through Amazon. Nothing crazy. My mission statement for work, my company values. I have still my inspiration card. So this I was keeping in my Moterm. It's just a cardboard folder. I think I got this one on Cloth and Paper a while back. I'm not sure, but you can find them all over the place. Etsy, people even make them themselves. And then I have just thank you cards right there and my Costco membership number right there too. So I've got that going on, and then I've got just my tabs. So I've been working on readjusting my subjects. So some of them, many of them actually still don't have labels on them, but it is what it is. Walking into the first tab, it's going to be Victory Weekly Log. I'm trying to do a much better job of just refocusing my mindset and looking at positive things. Talking to my counselor, she said something, and it's not the first counselor that's told me this, and it's not the first person that has told me this in my life, but I tend to be very critical of myself, hold myself to a very high standard. I don't give myself credit where it is due. I don't know. It's a thing that I have, and I need to work through it. So what I decided to do is I follow Marianne Cresp. I don't know if you guys know her. She's all over YouTube. She has an amazing store, but I bought this template from her shop, and it's just Victory Weekly Log. So my intention is that I'm going to start writing in here every day, just something small win that I had. One of my girlfriends, Teresa, reminded me this week, like small wins. I don't count small wins for myself. And she's like, hello, you need to count wins. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I have it there. The next thing, and again, this is Marianne Cresp, her store. This little, it's like areas of focus. It talks about kind of morning journaling, gratitude, etc. I like her stuff in that you can just do with it what you want to do with it, or don't do what you don't. So I'm going to give it a shot this week. And I'm starting to get back into what worked for me a year ago and what didn't work for me a year ago. There's a program called Power Sheets. And I actually am trying to, in planner world, those of you that are new to planner world, follow my advice. You'll save a shit ton of money. But those of you that have very much been in planner world, you know what I'm going to be talking about. But we overbuy crap all the time, and then we have like a surplus of shit. Well, this one is Power Sheets from 2021. It was brand new in a box, and I decided, why even try to go buy a new one? They're not too cheap. They're, I think, now $50-$60 for one of these. And I was like, I'm just going to start marking through and put 2023 instead of 2021. So I've been working through getting my goals ready for next year. And that has been a heaven sent this week. It has really brought a level of positivity that I really needed in my life. So one of the things that I'm working on is getting back into my routine, because Power Sheets talks about reflection. It's a lot of cultivating and reflection type process. It's a faith-driven planning system, but they're not Bible thumpers. Okay, Lara Casey's awesome. I've had the privilege of interacting with her, and I have followed her for years. So she's also an author of a couple different books. But anyways, so something that I realized that worked a year ago that I really wanted to integrate back in my life is the gift of having some type of daily routine, specifically a morning routine and an evening routine. And when I was doing a lot of journaling and reading devotionals and stuff, I just felt like my mind, my heart, my body, my thoughts were peaceful, were not so noisy, if you will. And I'm really planning on getting back there. So that's why I have this specific stuff in place. The next tab that I have in my planner is going to be the weekly one, right? So I've got these kind of reflections, etc. I put in here my December calendar. So there's December calendar as an overlook. Put stickers just to make it a little bit colorful, but I mean, nothing crazy. And then I have my Filofax tab continues to be, there's this, I've used this thing for months now, and it's like the durability on it, it's awesome. Like it does not look worn out at all. Paperclip, just a little quote card, nothing fancy or crazy. But I got back into using a pencil this week. So yeah, we're using a pencil this week. Ta-da-da! Cheap ass pencil. I put a sticker on here. So those of you that have gone through divorce with kids, the kind of the visitation stuff is getting a little shuffled up and changed. So it's funny because as a planner, you try to pre-plan as much as you can into your calendar, right? And one of those that I had, I'll actually take it out of here, was we were like on a 1 week on, 1 week off schedule with the kids. So I had just planned through the rest of 2022, like, okay, 1 week on, 1 week off. These are the vacation days. These are blah, blah, blah when they're with their dad, whatever. Well, life, of course, doesn't like, I guess, when a planner gal puts crap in writing and pen. So I am having to fill these things out with stickers that fit. And it's funny because like the perfectionism, I think I need to make sure that the sticker fits perfect, that you don't see the pen or the highlighter that was around there. Having to even put something over it to begin with rattles my brain, but I'm learning, release control. So that's what it looks like. I added just a few stickers to spruce up. So the one on the top says own your magic. The one at the bottom says let it all go and see what stays. I think I'm also in a season of just kind of learning what I should rely on and what I shouldn't, what I can rely on, what I can't, what will be there, what will not. There's kind of just a lot of stuff going on, right? And yeah, so I just needed some words of encouragement, and there is something here that I want to show you guys. So let me open my planner real quick. On Thursday, I'm going on I believe it's week 6 of this, but I'm doing something called MHD Day. So every Thursday, because I don't have the boys Wednesday or Thursday every week, I'm doing MHD, Mental Health Day. And what that means for me is it's a day that I don't put anything on my calendar, but I do things that will bring me joy. So Mental Health Day, do what brings me joy is what I say it is. So I have a sticker that says top priority is me. I have an association meeting this month. It's my last one that I'm leading for the association in this position. So it's an important last meeting. That's the only reason I put it on. But usually what happens is my MHD day has nothing written. On my phone, there's nothing in there. And then on my paper calendar, there isn't. It's just, I kind of go with the flow. If I decide I want to sleep in, if I decide I want to go for a coffee, if I decide that I want to work from bed, if I decide I want to just play with our little bunny rabbits that we have here, Baker and Winton have bunnies, can be whatever brings you joy. So that's what I've got on my schedule. Outside of that, I don't have too much going on for next week yet, but there is already some stuff there because I know that there's going to be just some predetermined schedule stuff that I've got going on. And then the other thing that I have, I'm gonna show you guys, that's the example of this highlighted thing that drives me crazy that I have to go over. But yeah, these are the last ones. And then there's January, like I'm ready for 2023. I haven't put them in there on purpose. And I'll tell you guys why in just a second, but it's been really great. So takeaways from this layout that I've been doing, kind of pros and cons of the layout, the Filofax layout, the weekly spread that I've really liked. I love the simplicity of it. I love that in essence, when you're doing daily planning, it bulks up your planner, but it also weighs down your planner. So it can get really, really heavy. I'm trying to really do my planning in a way that's going to work for me. So I've been kind of tinkering around with some different ideas. And I'll share those here in a second with you. But so today will be a little bit longer. Y'all tune me out and get off the channel whenever you want. Okay. But in those of you that are new, my channel is known to be unfiltered. I'm known to cuss from time to time. I'm a mom, 5 kids, divorced twice now, run a real estate business, and yeah, believer, and nothing really phases me anymore. If you ever have questions on any topic, want me to pray for you or anything, just let me know. My followers have become very much like family, if you will. And so they're from all over the world. So stick around with the channel and interact with people that comment, because I promise you they are all super cool people. But anyway, so the Filofax weekly spread. I love the weekly spread because I can see everything from a bird's eye view from an appointment perspective. Something I don't like, so that's pro, right? I love the simplicity of it. I love it in essence that I have been able to keep an entire year I usually put like a quarter at a time, and it's super light to carry, easy, and it's not, my planner doesn't look like it's exploding. The con of this one though is the day-to-day tasks. So I'm trying to get better about, okay, what tasks matter each day. So with my real estate business, you know, what calls do I need to make? What with a mom hat, the days that I have the mom, where do I need to run the boys? Or if my older kids need something from me, or the days that I don't have the kids, if I've got something else to do, where am I keeping this to-do task? Usually it is in my brain, and that does not work well all the time. So I've been really this weekend researching just a crap ton of kind of what system do I want to put in place to try to fix that. I have one of my followers actually sent me over, she mailed me the weekly spreads, but also the daily ones of Filofax on the A5 size. So I'm really excited to try those out and see how that works. I've also been researching and I'm trying to decide if I go down to a personal size. I don't know, Lord Jesus, help me with that, because this is the deal. I have bigger handwriting. I've always enjoyed a bigger sized planner versus a small planner because I'm left-handed as well. And so when you're, got one of my Filofax personal size. So like this is A5, this is personal. I mean, that's a big difference, right? But I'm left-handed. So when I'm left-handed, when you're writing, for example, got your pencil, right? And you're writing, you have room to write. When you're in a personal size, you're in essence going like, I mean, so I don't know, but I saw somebody's video on YouTube and they combined it where it was a combination of using it as a wallet and using it as their planner. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued because I have gotten out my cash envelopes again, because I'd like to get back into that system. I like the concept. So things that came to mind, part of my journaling and getting back into that morning routine, I have my iPad. It's actually what I'm recording the video today on. And the iPad itself, that's where I do a lot of my journaling. I'll do typing. I have a digital planner on there and I have journal prompts. So I'm going to be using that. In fact, even have my pencil charging. It's ready to go. So I've got that system, if you will, for my wellness journal is what I'm going to call it, my spiritual journal. That digital type planning. My thought was if I can go to a personal sized planner, what I could do is I could have it as my wallet, so that in my purse, instead of having an iPad for digital journaling, having an A5 planner for day-to-day planning, and then having a personal sized planner, binder, whatever you want to call it, for my wallet system. I mean, that's a lot of shit to carry just to carry. Right? And then I asked myself the question, okay, am I really going to be efficient with that? So an idea that I'm thinking, kind of tinkering with about is, and I did find a Filofax. It's a light pink Malden. It arrives on Tuesday. That's why I'm selling some of this stuff to offset the cost of what I paid for the Malden. And I'm actually going to make a little bit, if I sell this stuff, I'll make a little bit more on top of that. But anyways, my thought was this: if I use the planners thing for my wallet, but I have all I'm doing in essence in here, the planner side of it would just be to carry a Post-it note so that every day I know the 3 most important tasks of the day, and then I know what my schedule is. Could that potentially help? And it would just be on one thing. This can totally fit in my purse, easy on the go. I can carry it in a store if I just needed to carry my wallet. So I don't know the right answer. I don't know if it's going to pan out the way my brain thinks about it, because 50% of planner world stuff is always that our brains think it's going to work and then it doesn't work. But I'm really trying to figure out my system for 2023. I'm trying to figure out what is it that I want it to look like. And I definitely want to stick with the mindset of that simplicity, because this past year, 2022, my planning system was very simple. It was not overcomplicated. I got rid of a lot of the just the bulk of crap that was in my planner just to say that it had stuff in it, or because like my Franklin Covey, the rings were really big. Love the Tyler binder. Love, 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 love the Tyler binder. If you guys are looking for Franklin Covey classic size, the Tyler binder is fantastic, has huge rings. It's totally awesome for an entrepreneur or somebody in business or juggling just a bunch of hats. My problem with it was that I was finding myself overcomplicating the system simply because I wanted the rings to look full. Does that make sense? So like I said, for this week, I'll be in my A5, just checking off my, my schedule, if you will. I've been trying to decide which post-it note I'm going to try for this week. Again, just for my tasks, because I do have some specific tasks I need to get done day over day. I'm trying to figure that out, and I'll have it figured out. I should have it figured out, I would say, by today, because tomorrow is Monday. But I want to make sure that when I'm putting them, you know, again, am I going to be covered in post-it notes? I hope not. So it's like, okay, do I put one each day and just the night before I put my top 3? I don't know. I've got to figure it out. But I'm hoping that we'll figure that out together. I will keep you guys posted. Next week's video, I'll let you know where it ends up shaking out. Once I get the Malden, the personal sized Filofax Malden, I'll do a video on my thoughts about it in general. I'm not going to get all specific and, you know, whatever. I'll just throw kind of out there my initial thoughts about it, see if it's going to be something that I can do or not. I bought it through Amazon. Love Amazon because if for any reason it doesn't work out, free returns, and it's super simple and easy to do. Because I'm literally going to just take a look at it, and if it's going to work the way I think it will, or it can entertain doing what I need it to do, then I'll give it a shot. But if I open it and the rings are too small or whatever just throws me off, I'm just not even going to deal with it. I'm kind of at that place. So, yeah, so that's what I've got for this week. Purse-wise, so my purse that I'm using right now, I've still been using this one, all throughout the year, off and on, but it's been by far my favorite purse of 2022, by far, by 500%. So it's this purse right here. That's a name brand, but I love it because it can just fit my planner in here. It fits sunglasses, it fits my stuff in here. It's just great, and it's super messy right now, but you get the point. So that has been something too that I'm wanting to make sure for my planner stuff, that whatever systems I'm choosing can always fit into a purse this size. And I figure that because if this is the smallest of the purses that I'm using, whenever I'm using something larger, then it's perfect. But if something were to be too big for this size, then I'm already starting to bulk up way more than I'm wanting to from what I've told myself I'm wanting to keep simplicity. So anyway, so that's what I've got. I'm going to get back to getting ready for the week ahead. Sorry, it's 22-minute video. That's how you know I haven't been on in a while, but I told myself I was going to get back on and start showing you guys what I got. I will make sure to add into the description box all my social media handles. So if you want to go follow me on social media, you're welcome to. What you see here today is what you get on my social media as well. If you want me to talk about any topics at all, divorce, marriage, life, faith, struggles, children, whatever, real estate, anything, let me know. I would love to. If you need a kick in the butt, prayer, encouragement, whatever, let me know. Thank you guys as always for following. We have several new followers, which welcome and hello. It has been a moment, so my videos are a little outdated. But welcome, and I'm super excited to have you here. However you landed, I am excited for it. And can you believe that we are going to be going into 2023 here shortly? I'm very excited for that. I'd love for all of you ladies and guys to comment. What is your planning system? What are you starting to decide that you're going to go with? Are you sticking with what you've been sticking with? Are you trying the same thing, different sizes? I would love updates from all of y'all. We have like 900 and something. So keep the comments coming. But I'd love to hear what you guys have been up to and how you're going to be planning and how you are planning for the year ahead. Bye.